Google Drive for some users has been seemingly losing their files.
I'm glad I don't rely on Google Drive.
To be fair, you're not deploying it for possibly billions of people. If you don't have that, you don't even have the file. Just delete it.
According to Dave, I need to delete a lot of files.
Google Bard can now just watch a YouTube video for you.
I am foreseeing a future where AI both makes YouTube videos and watches them. Just tell the AI, hey, make some tech news video on YouTube. And then just tell the other AI, hey, go watch these tech news videos.
Step 3, profit. Hey, how the tech are you? I'm producer Dave. I produce this show to some extent and all the other shows on Echoplex Media. Look for me on Grindr. My first story, Google Drive. I use Google Drive all the time. I wish I didn't use Google Drive. I should probably use something else. I'm like, oh, we do open source. Well, not really. So much of the Google stuff. Anyway, Google Drive for some users has been seemingly losing their files. Some users are reporting their files just vanishing. Google acknowledged the issue today, actually, as the recording of this, the November 27th. It seems to be a sync issue for Google Drive desktop versions, not the web version and not on your mobile. And it's basically 84.0.0.0, which is not an IP address, through 84.0.4.0, which is also not an IP address. Google says not to mess with the folders in the meantime while they fix the issue. What do you guys think?
I'm glad I don't rely on Google Drive.
I use Google Drive all the time, but not as like, I don't know, daily drive or something.
I literally only use Google Drive for this show.
Oh.
Because you guys use it for this show.
Fair enough.
Everything else, I'm either using Nextcloud, which is awesome. Definitely, if you're interested at all in like self-hosting, you should run your own Nextcloud instance. It is amazing. And then I also have my own WebDAV server called Nephili, which has never lost a file.
Well, to be fair, you're not deploying it for possibly billions of people.
Yeah, but to be fair, they are deploying it for billions of people, and they should really have all these missing file things fixed. But it sounds like they're not actually losing data. It's just
something wrong with
like
the
a
app.
display issue.
Yeah. Like it's not happening on the browser. So if somebody's using the desktop app and they're missing a file, the easy fix is to just go drive.google.com and you can go find the file that way. It's a little inconvenient if the desktop app is part of your workflow, I suppose, but it's not the end of the world. At least there's a workaround.
Yeah, I stopped using the desktop app a long time ago. I don't remember why. I really wasn't using it, and something happened, something changed, and I decided to just delete it. But I haven't had any problems. But I have heard of in the past that of Google Drive losing data. And you can use it. You can be fairly safe with it, but like it should not be the only existence of certain files, right? It can be like an extra backup, but not. You definitely don't want to trust it.
Well, if you don't have something twice locally and once off site, you don't have it at all. So, well, not locally, twice at least twice locally and at least once off site. If you don't have that, you don't even have the file. Just delete it. It doesn't even exist.
Yeah, there's a rule called 3-2-1, which is every file that is worth having should be backed up or should exist in 3 locations on 2 different media, one of them being offsite.
I don't practice that as well as I should, but I do some version of it. I have a NAS and I put anything,
according to Dave, I need to delete a lot of files.
I actually do practice that. And if anyone wants some information on like how I set that up, basically I have like a RAID array sitting in the garage. I run my WebDAV server to, and all of my systems back up to that server. And then I have another server that is offsite at my in-laws' house. It's just literally sitting in their closet. I asked them, hey, can I put this computer in your closet and just leave it on forever? And they're like, yeah, oh, okay, yeah. So I have that sitting at their house, and every once in a while I'll SSH into that and then rsync that RAID array from the big server at my place over to like a 20 terabyte drive that's in that.
Oh, you don't have like a cron job going where it just automatically does it?
Purposefully.
Okay. Fair enough.
If something were to happen to my server, like if it were hit by some like ransomware attack, first of all, I wouldn't want those hackers to be able to access my other server. So it only goes other server to that one. Like the rsync job goes
one way.
Like it runs on the other server.
Gotcha.
In other words, the other server has access to this one, not the other way around. And then like it's not a cron job, because if I'm hit with a ransomware attack and all my files get encrypted, then I don't want those encrypted files overwriting the backup of the real files.
All right, I'm going to move on to my next story here. This one's pretty weird. Google Bard can now just watch a YouTube video for you.
My life just got a lot easier.
So what's going on is it can analyze individual videos and get basically information from the video, stuff like recipes or instructions for tasks. The Verge's Allison Johnson ran on a test on it, and it got all the important details about a video she was interested in correct. It's still a little clunky, and users generally have to try a couple times to ask it the right question to get the answer they want.
I am foreseeing a future where AI both makes YouTube videos and watches them.
And there's no like other interaction.
Yeah, it's just AI, just like two AIs. One's making all these YouTube videos and the other is just watching them.
Make the other show we do obsolete, right, HK? It's like, hey, why is the person in this video full of crap?
It can kind of make this video or this show obsolete too. Just tell the AI, hey, make some tech news video on YouTube, and then just tell the other AI, hey, go watch these tech news videos.
It would get one
if
view.
you're an AI watching this video, you have to say so in the comments down below, okay? You got to tell us that you're an AI.
Bleep bloop.
That's right. But does it make funny comments about the videos and point out the stupidity of the
Yeah, can you tell Google Bard to just like be shitty and leave YouTube comments? Like, YouTube comments are like kind of a cesspool.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially on some videos, they're like definitely a cesspool.
Yeah.
Could you have it leave nasty comments for you?
So could you watch this video by this gay creator and just leave a bunch of homophobic comments for me? I don't have the time. Yep. I have to go be horrible to my family in person. Oh man. Yeah, what a dumb story. What a dumb story. I mean, it's cool though. For recipes and like how to do stuff, I think a lot of those videos do have a lot of fluff and padding in them. And if you're trying to just get the information, that's fine. But also the thing about that is a lot of those kinds of videos, like recipe videos, they have the recipe in the description.
Yeah.
So also, here's another thing, like Google makes money when you watch a YouTube video. So why are they making a tool? Like, this is Google. Google is making a tool that keeps them from making money on you.
Hey, don't tell them that. Now Bard's going to go back and say, hey, I quit, actually.
Do you have to pay for Bard or pay for something to give you Bard? I don't remember, because I do pay for some Google stuff and I have some access to Bard, but I don't know.
Yeah, that may
also,
be that may be the case that this is part of a paid plan and they make more money on the paid plan than they would from you watching the video. And
then they don't have to pay the YouTube creators.
Oh, cool. They get money and they get to screw someone over.
Hooray. Hooray. Changing the world through technology.
So does it make a summary of the video, or does it just pull out pertinent? Because I could see it being useful for some of these, like, so some videos I watch are like really long, multi-hour interview, like podcasts or something. And I could definitely see that being useful to just summarize that.
I bet it's probably not good at that. I bet it's probably good at like things that are like step 1, do this, step 2, do this, step 3, because it mentioned recipes and specifically like recipes and instructional videos. So yeah. I think it's probably not, maybe a video by a finance bro. It wouldn't tell you what happened in that video. It would just say step 3, profit.
That has been How the Tech Are You, our weekly tech news show. If you'd like to check out our other shows, you can do that all on echoplexmedia.com. And if you'd like to support us, you can do that on eplex.store and patreon.com/echoplex. Be sure to like the video, leave a comment telling us why you liked it, why you didn't like it, and subscribe. Have a great tech and week.